Among a million stars, we'll wish up there is ours.
Hey, we're meeting downstairs in a few minutes.
We had a very productive discussion. In fact, Elder Issam shared more of his journals with me. No, these are copies I wrote to bring back with me to the Academy.
That's a lot of dedication.
Regardless, we discussed more on the theory of temporal rifts in the elementals, which has only strengthened my concern that we do not have enough energy.
Then that definitely means we need to seek out another temple.
Do we have a lead on where to go?
Elder Issam, through his research into the elements, did mention that historically, the Gaians, the people who originally worshipped the Earth Elemental, used to reside in the central woodlands of Assyria. The Kali, the people who worshipped the Wind Elemental, resided in the northern aerial plains. Therefore, it is most logical that the Earth and Wind Temple will be located in those respective regions. The Aquarians, those who worshipped the Water Elemental, depended heavily on the seas. As such, Elder Issam was unable to pinpoint where the cultural hub of their society might have been. As for Shadow, that is a complete unknown.
If the Earth Temple is somewhere centrally located, then that would be the temple closest to us.
The fastest way back will be to take the crystal rail, so we should return to Bazada.
Let's pause here and take a moment to restock. There are a few items I'd like to pick up, which may be helpful.
Good idea. Why don't we all make sure we have everything we need, and then meet at the crystal rail station?
The end of the line is Stonecrest, so that's where we should go. Once we arrive there, I'll scout around and find our next course of action.
We want to reach as close to Central as possible, so traveling to the end of the crystal rail is a good first step.
Here we are, Stonecrest. Just leave it to me. I'll ask around and see if I can come up with anything.
I'll keep my eyes and ears open just in case I hear something too.
You should relax and enjoy the city. I've got some contacts I'm going to reach out to, so I've got this.
Oh, well, if you're sure.
I already have a few ideas and leads based on some of my previous scoutings for temples and hidden relics.
Okay, then let's meet back here in a few hours to regroup.
Works for me.
Now that we have something of a plan, I'll be heading off.
Me too.
Greetings. I am awaiting the rest of our group at our designated meeting point. Yes, I'm well aware of that information. No. I do not possess the contacts of Kara to pursue a lead on our next destination, nor are there any familiar channels of leisure for me in the city. The only option available is to reconvene with the rest of the group. Hence, I'm awaiting everyone's return. From my understanding, there is no library or museum. Perhaps you are describing a carnival. I did not seek out that information, but I believe I may know the location of what you are seeking. I suppose frequenting an establishment such as that could be considered a form of learning. Is this what you were suggesting? I am content to merely observe. An interesting choice.
Think you have what it takes to win? Hit 3 out of 5 shots to win a prize.
Perhaps if you attempt it first, I can observe you and then attempt it myself. Nonsense. Dischargers are merely a simple tool. I, on the other hand, have extensive magic training. This is nothing more than an exercise in coordination. I will attempt it.
That'll be 2 coins, miss. There are 5 rounds loaded in there. Have at it.
opposing force was unanticipated. This time I will be prepared. Not good enough.
Good try, miss. But unfortunately,
I would like another attempt.
as you wish.
I will hit the target. This discharger is clearly defective and not utilizing the energy properly. I will use my magic to prove it to you. I hit it! I hit it! Did you see? I meant it was only a matter of time before I got the correct calculations. Anyway, I shall return in a moment.
Nicely done. Well, here's your prize. Congratulations.
How did you acquire this? You attempted the game, and you were successful? I see. But you earned this. Okay. That is not an issue for me, as I do not have classes. My research studies. A significant component to becoming a mage caster is research study. That is my focus and basis for participating on our travels. To put it so plainly does a disservice to the amount of effort involved in formally achieving the status of mage caster. But ultimately, you are correct. It is not so simple. I had taken into consideration furthering the research on temporal rifts and the other parallel worlds. But such an endeavor would have been fruitless without an avenue for further research. Precisely. After departing the academy, I did ensure that a notification would reach my professors to inform them that I am currently traveling on a research study. These studies are quite numerous and common amidst my peers. Shall we attempt this activity?
is Elena Vale. She was a mage knight who fought to protect her city against the advancement of Void. She was still studying at the academy to become a mage knight, but happened to be home when Void attacked. They didn't have the same type of training regimen in place back then as we do now. Normal townsfolk weren't trained or prepared to fight in a battle, and it was absolute chaos. Scouts by the gate spotted the advancement of a Void troop coming to the town, which caused panic. Elena quickly took charge and tried to calm the people down. Thinking on her feet, she asked for volunteers to help evacuate families from the city, and others to help set up barricades and defenses in town to slow down the Void advancement. Those who stayed to fight knew what the consequences would be, but Elena's unfaltering bravery rallied them. Together they found whatever they could to block off the streets and alleyways. That way, they could at least try to control where the fights happened. And then, Void entered the town. It wasn't pretty. These weren't trained soldiers, but still, they persevered for their town. Elena and a team of guards sought out the leader of Void, who was hidden in the back lines. They used hidden passageways in the town to quickly reach him, using her magic and training. She was a formidable match during the skirmish, and at one point, she even had the upper hand. When the leader realized that he may be cut down, he cowardly tried to retreat. He cast a line of shadow fire between himself and Elena, which stretched across the road. It burned both any Void followers and townsmen alike who were caught in the crossfire. But that did not stop Elena. She leaped through the dark flames and ran her sword straight through him. It was, and a huge morale boost for anyone who witnessed it too. Unfortunately, shadow fire is far more deadly than regular fire, and it proved to be fatal. With the Void leader defeated, the rest of the followers broke down and either fled or surrendered. Thanks to Elena, this town wasn't taken over. Of course, she's such an inspiration. There aren't many mage knights who are women. While Elena may not have been one of the heroes of Isaria, who defeated and ended the conflict with Void, she still made just as big an impact to the people of this town. To me, Elena embodies what it means to be a mage knight. Being a student didn't stop her. She still did everything possible to protect those who needed it. It's one of the reasons. Elena showed me that no deed is too small to make an impact on someone. As a mage knight, I get sent on missions all over Heavengard. I feel like I can make more of a difference than if I were just a research mage. Plus, getting to travel around and meet new people isn't so bad. While they don't think it's ideal, it's something they're already used to. My older brother is also a mage knight. I guess you could say that. Yeah, we do actually. Well, that's a long enough break. I should go and help Kara with the search. I know she said we didn't have to, but investigating is part of what I do. I'll meet you back at the inn.
This is highly unusual. That is the conclusion we came to as well. Do you see a crystal? Surely the town would not be so negligent in their maintenance and upkeep.
It's a possibility.
The likelihood of crystals being stolen from lamps is very low. It is more likely that either the town is purely negligent, or it is short in resources for replacements. Whatever the theory, we should bring this to someone's attention.
What is it? We just can't replace them fast enough. Every day they keep taking more and more. That's actually what I've been doing now. I'm counting how many need to be replaced tonight. That's exactly what I'm saying. Sounds crazy, right?
What's the point of that?
Your guess is as good as mine. They're really not worth much.
Have there been any other relevant thefts?
Sure, it's not just lamp crystals that they're stealing. They're stealing pretty much any kind of crystal that they can get their hands on. It's been going on for a few weeks now, and I'm at my wit's end. We've got a reward out for anyone who knows anything, but we've still gotten no leads. Anyways, if you guys see something, let me know. I've got to get started on replacing these crystals before even more get taken.
We should get back.
Yes, we should inform Kara and Leanna.
I heard there was someone who could help, but I haven't been able to track him down. I'm sure I'll have an answer tomorrow. Has anyone else noticed how dark it is around here?
Someone has been stealing the lamp crystals. That is what the guard informed us.
Must be some pretty desperate thieves out there. Well, lamp crystals give essentially no return. They don't sell for anything because they're all specifically marked to be easily identified as this type of crystal.
Maybe someone's more interested in the energy of the crystals instead of their value.
Not particularly. We should look into this. I can't think of any reason why someone would want lamp crystals. And I'd like to know what they're doing with them.
You're right. We should investigate.
Yep.
Really? I'm a bit surprised, but glad to see this side of you. It sounds like the guards could use our help figuring out this mystery.
Yep.
They're offering a reward for any information, aren't they?
Yep.
I should have guessed.
Regardless, our first plan of action should be to search for any irregularities in energy.
Amelia and I can do a scan of the city to see if anything shows up on the scanner.
There is no need for such inefficiencies when we could just perform a radial scan.
I'm not picking up any energy spikes or unusual readings.
Very curious. There is energy residue scattered throughout the city, except for one area in the southern corner of town.
Oh, my scan radius doesn't reach that far. So the southern corner has 0 energy readings?
Precisely.
The remaining lamp crystals in the area should at least be giving off a pulse of energy. If even the pulse is missing, then that would indicate the place is completely dark.
We must go in this direction.
Technically, yes. We're in the remains of the last battle that occurred in Stonecrest. That's right. This is part of the original city, which hasn't been restored yet.
This is the area of the irregularity.
Probably not, so it could make a good hideout.
Let's go in.
We should split up and search the rooms. We can go in groups. It'll be more efficient than if we search together.
It's definitely good to go in groups. If someone is able to use cloaking magic to shield any energy readings, then they're more than your average thief.
No need. I think I found it. I believe we found ourselves a way down. This house is literally falling apart, and there are no other decorations besides this rug. That's pretty suspicious, isn't it?
I can confirm that these are the crystals we are looking for.
Where did you get these crystals? You don't have to be afraid. I'm a mage knight, see? I'm here to help.
We didn't do anything wrong. We did exactly what the man said.
What Please, let me help you.
These kids are obviously alone and afraid. They're not going to talk to the guards.
I'm not a guard.
To them, you may as well be. You've got a nice pile of crystals there. Are you looking to sell them? I'd like to buy one off of you.
We can't sell it to you.
Why's that?
He'll get angry if we don't have enough.
The man will. Does he take care of you?
He gives us money if we can get him crystals.
These kinds of crystals.
Annie, the bigger ones get us more coins, but they're all out of them now.
And that's why you've been taking lamp crystals. It's okay. I won't tell anyone if you don't. So what does the man want with the crystals?
I don't know. He just wants them. A lot of them.
We should return the lamp crystals to the guard.
No! Please don't take them away! The man's coming back soon, and he'll get angry if we don't have them.
Don't cry. We won't take the crystals.
You won't?
Nope. We don't want the man to be angry. He could be pretty scary if he's angry, right? Tell me, when is the man coming?
He comes at the end of the week, so tomorrow evening.
And he meets you here? We should go.
We'll have to camp out by their hideout tomorrow evening and see when the man shows up. Then follow him and see where he's going and what he's doing with the crystals.
I really can't imagine what he could want with all these crystals.
It is a very perplexing situation.
Well, I suppose there's no dwelling on it now.
Probably get sent to an orphanage. They're just trying to survive.
Of course, just thinking about our next plan of action. I'll be heading out early to see if I can get any more information on where to go next, so I better get some rest.
Rest sounds like a good idea for all of us.